Are y'all ready for the GabeNath of secret ridiction?
Stop! I make spelling mistakes, okay?
It's okay. We still love you, May.
Thanks.
Welcome back to Akumas Anonymous, where we discuss spoilers, episodes, and other pieces of Miraculous Ladybug news. I am your host today, RRAINE. You can find me wherever you see Rating Outside or Rating Art. I am a social media manager for the GabeNath Book Club and Art Club. And a fun fact about me, if I were an Akuma, it would be Alexa Breaker, because there is an Alexa that keeps going off in my dorm, and it's making me rage.
Yay!
Hey yo, I'm the Corn. I am the unlikely server owner of the GabeNath Book Club and Art Club. You can find me at Shadow Myra on Tumblr, at Corinne_Prudenti_art on Instagram and TikTok, and at Corinne Prudenti on Twitter. A fun fact about me is me and your girlfriend playing dress up at my house.
Oh, I thought you were going to
Yay!
That's the only part of that song I can sing on this podcast.
Oh no. Say hey, it's May. I'm a mod on the GabeNath Book Club and Art Club, and you can find me at Maybe Myra on Tumblr, Insta, YouTube, and AO3. A fun fact about me is if I was given a miraculous, it would probably be the turtle one because mom friend instincts are hardcore, and I will die for all of you.
I need to go cry for a minute.
I don't know where that was originally going, but
It's gonna be May.
Anyway, all of us Ride or Dies are members of the GabeNath Book Club and Art Club Discord server, where we celebrate fanworks featuring Gabriel Agreste and Natalie Soncoeur from Miraculous Ladybug. You can join us through the link in our description below.
Today we'll be reacting to the absolute banger that is Gang of Secrets.
Hell yeah! Real talk, this episode was like the best.
Honestly,
Yeah,
though,
so far.
so much happened.
so far this is the one that hasn't disappointed me.
I'm not even mad that Natalie wasn't in this one.
Me neither.
She's so freaking good. And that's how you know that Truth and Lies weren't quite top tier, because there were good moments, but I was still sitting here just thinking, where's Natalie? Where's my wife? And I really didn't think of that this time. I was invested.
Also, the podcast for Truth and Lies was so salty. I just cannot.
Honestly, though.
Like sitting in the editing hole going, oh my god, we're ready to cut a bitch.
Salted corn.
Okay, well, speaking of salt, I hate to do it, but first thing I have to say, Marinette, where is your chill? Have you no shame? She's yelling in the movie theater.
Honestly, though.
She had some salty popcorn, I guess, because she's going off.
Okay, the thing with the little straw though was so funny. She like goes on this tirade and then she just sits there and like
Also, she's French, so that's like double the crime. Like, in France, people are not loud in public. That's not a thing. You just don't do that. So she's yelling in a movie theater and she's French.
oh.
You wouldn't know it from a lot of the writing and stuff. Like, that is an interesting thing that you don't get that aspect of French culture from the show whatsoever, because they do a lot of yelling in public. Like, Marinette just behind a park bench. Tiki! On.
Her mic cutouts is like,
God.
I'll say that again, so it's not like fucked up. Tiki, spots on.
I did the exact same thing.
What? Wait, did it cut out again?
Yes.
that is so funny.
Let me try one more. Tiki, spots on. Wah!
Lovely.
Better, yeah.
That
Okay,
worked.
there we go.
But it also made me super sad that Tiki was like, Kwamis don't fall in love, and I was like, honey, you just sunk a dozen ships with your one phrase.
There's actually a lot of Tiki Plag shippers, and I know that there are some Nuru Dusu shippers too, so rip to all those ships.
Oh, well, obviously, because she has love for Marinette. Like, like the 7 words for love in Greek. Like, I hope she just means romantic love. I'll be interested to see, like, the translation of that, but I'm pretty sure it's just going to be the same.
Well, I mean, that makes sense. The way that she said it, she didn't say they can't feel love. She said that they don't fall in love.
Yeah, because that would also be really inconvenient. Like, imagine if you're been existing since the beginning of time, and then like whoever you fall in love with just like dies or something. That would be so rude of the universe.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's a good question. Is it like they're not allowed to be in love, or that they just don't fall in love to begin with? So maybe the ships aren't sunk. Fans will find a way.
Love will find a way.
It's forbidden love. It's impossible love.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Okay, cutting to the chase. She fucking told her.
Yes.
I know.
Yes.
I know this is what everybody wants to talk about.
Yes.
Yeah. Holy
And they
shit.
set up that scene so well too.
Yes.
Like the tension and then the release made me happy. Like when I first watched the episode, it was 3 a.m. and I was falling asleep in my chair. But the second time I watched it, when I actually had brain cells, was with the English subs. And at that point, like I don't cry at things, but I was like getting a little burn in the corner of my eyes, and I was like, shit.
Yeah, I cried a little bit watching that confession scene.
Ollie and Net
Yeah.
shippers rise from the deep.
Yeah, I don't like cry during Miraculous episodes, but that was definitely the closest I've come. So
I was even feeling a little bit teary at that scene earlier in the alley where Alia broke out of Hawkmoth's control.
yes.
There were so many great friendship moments this episode. I really appreciated it.
Yeah. But also we got Shadowmoth development, and like Marinette said, Ollie is the first person to ever break out of Hawkmoth's powers, and that's like, I mean, 1, such a badass, and 2, he's hurt. Hurt
Feel
by this.
pain.
Get back to your wife. Get back to your
No,
Natalie.
not the freezer burnt one. The Natalie.
Ice cream wife.
I just had canon that after that he goes into Natalie's room and he lays down on her bed and he's like, my head hurts, like the whiny little baby that he is. And she's just like,
Sir, I'm literally dying for this.
Y'all should go check out Corn's comic. It's cute.
Feet Cat Noir dabbing on the Eiffel Tower.
Damn.
Oh my god. I love the fact that Trix was like, I mean, it shouldn't have real life consequences, right? And then the Eiffel Tower just turns into one of those squiggly wiggly men, and I just can't.
It's the wacky
Yes.
inflatable tube man.
It's like bingo bongo in, and everybody's like, oh shit.
It's more interesting than any Akuma, to be honest.
Oh my god, imagine that the miraculous cure didn't fix the Eiffel Tower at the end, and for the rest of time, that's just what the Eiffel Tower does.
Oh my. Yes.
Be more famous than the Leaning Tower of Pisa. The bingo bongoing Tower of Eiffel.
The Eiffel Tower used to light up on the hour every hour at night, now it just waves to you.
Oh no!
Oh my god, imagine it being lit while it's like fucking rave every night.
Imagine you're Parisian, you stumble out of the bar at 1 a.m. You see the Eiffel Tower, it's lit up, it's doing its dancey dance. You're like, hey man, me too. Yo, I feel you, man. I feel you. That's the vibe tonight.
Starts crying. I feel you so bad, dude.
The Eiffel Tower dance would become a new TikTok sensation.
Yes.
And everybody's just like waving back and
Chat
forth,
Noir is the one who starts it.
breaking their own ankles. Yeah. So besides the Eiffel Tower shenanigans, Trix is the real MVP this episode.
I don't know, they're just like, I know like Tiki's like the most mature, but I think the second one, I think it goes Tiki, Trix, Bark, the rest of them.
Oh, yeah. Bark is John Mulaney as a small child. I'm just gonna be over here and feeding my birds. But it's Netflix.
I was over on the bench. I was over on the bench.
I was over on the bench and the Eiffel Tower started waving to me.
Or it's like Princess Diana just died. Well, my alibi was I was in Wisconsin at the time and 12.
The Eiffel Tower starts flipping its shit, and my alibi is I wasn't even transformed as the Fox Miraculous, yells Alia from Marinette's rooftop.
Yeah. So this wasn't like my like point, but Alia getting her miraculous back. Do we know for sure that like people remembered the identity thing?
Yeah, actually, that calls into question for me. Of course, we know from spoiler alert, that in later episodes, more of her friends get miraculous. So I wonder if it essentially doesn't matter if your identity is compromised anymore. Because, like, first of all, Ladybug just revealed her own identity to someone who isn't, her own self. And Hawkmoth would have more opportunity to figure out who people's identities are, even if miraculouses are given to people that he didn't know about before. So I wonder if it just becomes a non-issue.
Fu's just like, yeah, you probably shouldn't tell people.
I wonder if Fu was just like, these are teenagers. I don't want to cause drama. I'm just going to say, don't reveal your identity and keep it at that. Slap a consequence on that bad boy, and then they won't. And then I'll cause more drama.
Slaps roof of car.
But that being said, I think we can all agree that it's probably not the best tactical decision for Hawkmoth to know the identities of the heroes.
Yeah. Slaps the roof of Marinette. This baby can fit so much responsibility.
No!
Roof of Marinette? Like, head?
Yeah, I guess we're just gonna say pats Marinette gently on the head like a good bean.
Slaps the roof of Marinette.
Yeah, can people just stay out of Marinette's room?
Yeah, what? When Marinette yelled at her friends to get out, I was like, yeah, you tell them to not invade your privacy.
A little dramatic, but at the same time, if people just kept walking through my room, I would be mad.
Yeah.
And they refused to leave. Like, for the most part, if you walk into my personal space, as Chloe says, my private garden, and I'm like, please leave, and you don't leave, then you've cornered me, essentially. That's just so rude. And I know it was really good intentioned, but seriously, she said she wanted to be left alone.
Yeah.
Another point for disrespecting boundaries.
Yeah, it was a really sweet idea, but why do all these people go up there without her permission?
Jagged, that gave me so much secondhand embarrassment. Marinette, you need a padlock for your little trapdoor thing.
Yeah.
Just put a chair on top of it.
Yeah, nobody can get up if you physically don't let them.
That's how she defeats Hawkmoth. Hawkmoth finds out Marinette's identity. Marinette puts a chair over the trapdoor. Hawkmoth, well, shit, I'm not getting through that. Leaves.
Okay, but I raise you. Natalie puts her entire desk over top of the secret elevator, and Gabriel can no longer go up to the lair.
Oh my god.
He's like, let me go to my lair, and my butterflies are gonna die. And she's like, let them.
Then perish. So Hawkmoth does chest day. Ladybug apparently does leg day because she didn't have to even stand out of her squat to catch Rose at the end.
Oh boy.
Also, Rose is very not straight. Did anyone see the way that she just kind of lovingly looked at you can't tell me that whole class doesn't have a crush on Ladybug. All of them.
For sure.
All the boys, all the girls, all the non-binary kids, everyone loves Ladybug.
Multiple people in the fandom. When you're a teenager, you find somebody to idolize, and then you idolize them, and that's how it is.
Stares at Natalie.
Yep.
And some of us pick different people.
Different.
I was gonna say people who are older than us.
Well, look, okay, fans of the show who are kids, they crush on Ladybug. Fans of the shows who are adults, they crush on Natalie.
That's what we call age-appropriate lovage.
Yes, exactly.
But yeah, no, Rose and Julica, just in general, their moments I love.
Yeah, and I'm really glad that we got to see the whole friend
They're
group
so
in
great.
action.
The babies.
So good.
The end wrapped up really nicely. I'm so ready to see all of them get a miraculous and just become a really stinking great team.
Yes.
Really close-knit team. Even more so than what we had in the season. What finale? 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, it wrapped up really nicely. I'm glad that it ended so smoothly. I have to say, there was a small part of me when they got akumatized. I was kind of like, I understand that they're upset at her reaction, but our friendship is over seems kind of an extreme
Oh
reaction.
my god.
Even if you believe that Marinette was in the wrong in that situation, is that worth ending a friendship over?
Yeah.
My friend was bitchy to me today, so we can never be friends again.
They are
Be
14.
gone.
Yeah. A lot of things seem like the end of the world when you're 14. No offense to 14-year-olds because I was one once, but that's how it feels.
Maybe I was just an odd 14-year-old, a little too forgiving.
I never had that with friends. It was always family stuff, I guess. It was like, I want to move out. Because I was told to do the dishes or something dumb like that.
My only frame of reference is that when I was a teenager, someone would be like, hey, you ugly weirdo. And then the next day I would be like, hi, bestie.
Corn.
What?
Corn is not ugly.
Oh, corn.
I wasn't very good at, I don't know,
Boundaries.
holding grudges, having any self-respect.
Oh no.
So I don't know, something like someone being sad over a breakup and being a little bitchy one day.
Yeah.
To me, I'm like, that's not a friendship ending thing. I didn't even think friendship ending things were friendship ending things.
Oh. Yeah, so like all of them are in her room and then there's obvious tension and then all of them leave and then Alia stays for a little bit and then Alia tries to leave and then she's like, Alia, wait. And that was the moment where my brain went, oh, it's happening.
Oh, it's happening.
Oh, it's happening. And then like, the music behind it was perfect.
Yeah.
The build up behind it was perfect. Like her expression was perfect and Alia's reaction was perfect. I mean, what else can you do except for like hug your poor freaking friend? Like you could see the realization in her eyes. Like also her eyes are really stinking gorgeous, just as a slight tangent because I just love them. But also you'd see the realization in her eyes and then she's completely fine with it. I mean, I think she's gonna have some inner turmoil for a little bit, but like, oh shit, all these things that I've done was actually with Ladybug was actually with Marinette. But I think it's ultimately gonna make them a stronger team.
Sometimes I remember how odd things are, like when you consider secret identities and stuff. Like Hawkmoth has put his hand on Datmar's ring before.
Yes.
Lila has said that she and Marinette are tight. Like it's funny when you think
Yes.
things like with
Yes.
secret identities in the equation. And earlier in the episode, I was thinking to myself, Ladybug just told Alia that they are best friends and why she loves her as her best friend, but Alia doesn't even know it. And it's like all of these things are now going to make sense. They're going to slot into place for Alia, which is really cool.
Yeah.
She's going to think about every single excuse that Marinette has ever given, every little interaction that she has had with Ladybug, and like all of this information is going to converge and
And Lila's lying. She's gonna know that Lila's a liar fully.
Yes.
At this point. I worry a little bit for Adrienne Chat Noir. Like Ladybug knows that Chat Noir wants to know her identity, that like he wants for them to know each other's identities. What is he going to think when he finds out that Alia / Rena Rouge was the one who got to know first, despite joining the team later? Like I wonder how the writers are going to handle that.
Shot blog part 2.
Chonk boink!
I'm really hoping that it doesn't cause a bunch of love square drama.
I do too.
I'm hoping that what he understands is that theoretically they don't know each other in person, or at least they don't know that they know each other in person. So I'm hoping that he can understand that she needs support outside of the mask.
Yeah, that makes sense.
She needs someone in her real life to support her and to help cover for her because obviously that's taking a huge toll on her having to lead the double life and come up with excuses and she just can't do it anymore. So again, we know that they know each other in real life. We know that he's Adrienne, but she doesn't know that and he doesn't know that. So I would hope that he would accept it and understand that it was important for her to have support who can actually be there for her all the time, not just when they're transformed.
I also feel like on a subconscious level, Adrian / Chat Noir knows that, because like he's been put under the Akuma spell before. If he were to know Ladybug's identity, and I think this was covered in episode once, and just like spilled the beans, that would be really bad, especially considering that she's the guardian now.
It would.
So I feel like he knows why, and he would
Yeah.
respect that.
I just worry that the impulsiveness that comes with Adrian Chat Noir and like the feelings simmering under the surface there would just make him really hurt about it, because I can just totally see that happening, whether it's right or not, which it's not. So I think he would have to be able to let go of his feelings for Ladybug before any of that happened.
Makes you wonder, though, if maybe a similar situation is coming up for him. That could be a way of keeping balance without it necessarily leading to a big blow up or hurt feelings. If he has a similar situation with Nino, that would be really cute.
Tell Natalie. No.
And I was gonna say Adrian just straight up reveals to Natalie.
Oh god. Here we go. 10,000 pounds of
Oh my
feathers.
god. Adrian, why weren't you at fencing? Natalie, I'm Chat Noir. I wasn't gonna tell you, because like you'll tell Dad and he'll be like, oh my god, my son's a cowboy and he'll disown me, and I'm in love with Ladybug like even more, and I got yeeted by Akumas and it hurts, and I need somebody to kiss my boo-boos, and I don't have a mom for Natalie. And Natalie's just like sitting there like, the fuck?
Natalie just like opens the door and then she closes the door. Like, I don't have enough emotions to deal with this. I love her, but
Well, she probably doesn't have enough strength to deal with it either.
yeah, that's what I'm going for.
She's in bed.
She just like unplugs her monitor and like sits back in the pillows like, don't talk to me.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Gabriel comes up. Adrian's like, shut
Oh, no.
But no, I think, crack aside, I think Adrian revealing a Nino, just give me some bros.
Yeah. The fact that they try to parallel for truth and lies despite how we feel about that parallel, that gives me hope as a precedent that could actually happen. Although, I hope they give Adrian more main character episodes, I suppose, in season 4.
Yeah.
Because we kind of got one with lies, but it was like, it wasn't actually a very good episode for him.
I know.
Also, that kind of like takes away, Thomas's original tweets that said, oh, Adrian is perfect, like as a character. This is actually throws a whole wrench in that.
Mwahaha. Give me that good angst. That's all of our topics for today. Join us next time as we react to future episodes and discuss other fandom topics. And if you enjoyed today's roundtable, consider subscribing to our channel and turning on notifications so you don't miss any future videos. It's free!
It's free real estate! Ding, 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 ding!
Ring that bell! Ring it like
Yes.
the Eiffel Tower swings back and forth.
The Eiffel Tower's in support of us too, y'all. Come on.
And to get more of the inside scoop, join us in the GabeNath Book Club and Art Club server. Link is in the description below. This podcast was made possible by the GabeNath Book Club and Art Club server, Spinach and Mushroom Pizza, people who like my videos on TikTok, the fake glasses that make me feel smart, fanfic authors, I love you all, May's Chipotle Burrito, and viewers like you, except for you, Alexa owner. Fuck you. Thank you.